There's a moment in everyone's life when the silence gets so loud, it's deafening. When the people you thought would always be there disappear. When even your shadow seems to walk away. I lived through that moment. I know what it's like when everyone gives up on you. They stop believing. They stop calling. They stop hoping. At first, you wonder what you did wrong. You start to believe maybe they were right. That maybe you really don't have what it takes. That maybe your dreams were just fantasies and your potential was just a lie. But here's the truth. Sometimes the best thing that can happen is to be left behind. Because when the world turns its back on you, it forces you to turn inward. It pushes you to either break or build. And I made a decision. I was done breaking. They left me, so I found myself. No more chasing people who didn't see my value. No more begging for support, for love, for validation. I stopped asking others to believe in me, and I started believing in myself. And that single mindset shift changed everything. When you stop needing approval, you start building power. When you stop looking outward, you start growing inward. And what I found inside me was strength I didn't know I had, fire I didn't know was burning, and potential they never saw coming. They left me at my lowest, but what they didn't realize is that rock bottom is solid ground, and I built from there. The transformation was quiet, but relentless. No fanfare, no claps, no cheering crowd, just long nights, early mornings, books instead of parties, sacrifice instead of sleep. While they doubted me, I was leveling up. While they laughed, I was studying. While they watched, I was working. They weren't paying attention, but I was paying dues. I was rewriting my story. I was sharpening my skills. I was becoming someone they couldn't recognize, and eventually someone they couldn't ignore. They called me crazy until I called the shots. They said I was wasting my time, that I'd never make it, that I should be realistic. But the truth is, their realism was just a disguise for fear. They didn't believe in dreams because they gave up on their own, and they wanted me to settle too. But I chose differently. I chose obsession over comfort. I chose focus over fun. I chose purpose over popularity. And now the ones who once ignored me, they're watching closely. They ask how I did it. They want to know the secret. There is no secret. It's simple but brutal. You have to be willing to believe in yourself when no one else does. You have to show up day after day when nobody's clapping. You have to commit when everyone else quits. To anyone who feels forgotten, you're not. This message is for the person who feels invisible, who's been left out, overlooked, underestimated, who's been counted out by people they trusted. Listen to me. You are not the failure they say you are. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are becoming. This silence you're sitting in, it's not a punishment, it's preparation. The rejection, it's redirection. And the loneliness, it's sacred ground. It's where warriors are born. It's where champions are made. Because when there's no one to clap for you, you learn to clap for yourself. Turn the pain into power. Let their doubt be your fuel. Let the disrespect sharpen your vision. Let every time they said, "You can't," become a reason why you will. This isn't about revenge. This is about reinvention. You don't need to prove them wrong. You need to prove yourself right. Affirm this right now. I am not what they called me. I am what I decide to become. I will rise. I will grow. I will win because I refuse to quit. This is your comeback season. You don't need a crowd. You don't need applause. You don't need anyone's permission. You just need to commit. Commit to your goals. Commit to your growth. Commit to becoming the version of yourself that can't be ignored. Because that version of you, it's waiting on the other side of discipline, on the other side of sacrifice, on the other side of self-respect. Let them say what they want. Let them walk away. Let them forget your name. Because soon they'll remember. Not because you begged them to, but because your results will speak so loudly, they won't be able to look away. You were never meant to be average. And deep down, you know it. You were built for more. You were built for greatness. You were built to rise above the noise and become undeniable. So get up, not for them, for you. Get up and fight for your future. Because when everyone gives up on you,